Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program Season 4. We got some first milestones that we've passed. We escaped the gravitational influence of Tylo. Yep, did it. We have initiated the first flyby of Lathe. Yep, was there. We have escaped the gravitational influence of Lathe. Yep, did that. And we have initiated the first flyby of Pol. And we're going to get into orbit of Pol here. Hopefully. Alright, so we have a probe here that we have removed from the mothership, and we are about to get ready to do our orbital insertion burn of Pol, but apparently I've already passed the moment of burn, so I'm going to have to do that now. And Pol itself is tiny. Where is Pol? There it is. It's a tiny little rock, and so I've read it. It's pretty difficult to land on, almost like Gilly, where the gravitational pull is so low that it's almost better to use RCS to land than it is rockets, because rockets are too powerful. So I'm going to go ahead and see if we can make it happen regardless, and see if we can explore Pol here. If it is true what they say, then we should have no problem with our Delta V. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring that in, and we'll go to about 27. That sounds good. Then I can drop it like it's hot. Okay, so we are now in orbit of Pol. We should have got a milestone for that. Yes, we did. Awesome. Okay. Do I have some science to send? Yes, I will go ahead and send that because I don't want to lose this data, just in case we crash land. Okay. So now that we've sent that, thank you. Oh, that's an annoying sound. All right. Let's go ahead and warp up to our periapsis. And there we go. Hi. Alright, let's go retrograde. Alright, retrograde, please. And we're going to kill off all of our velocity. And then hopefully we can just plop right down onto the planet. Let's see here. Where are we going to land? How about right there? Right in the middle of those mountains. I don't think that there's too many biomes here. It's going to take 128 Delta V to do a suicide burn. Yeah, we're going to have plenty. We might be able to take this probe elsewhere. Land it elsewhere. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? 1364. Alright. Let's go ahead and put out our landing legs here. 1364. Alright. We're getting ready to land this baby. What is the slope that we're landing on here? I didn't add it actually. I could have added it to this. Let's see. Here we go. Slope is not available. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. We're coming down. We're coming down. Looks pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy surface. The place we're landing doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to do a quick save just in case I screw it up. Oh, look at all that scatter. Or at least I hope it's scatter. Otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Alright. There we go. It's going to be just fine. Real ladylike. Alright. I was going to say I could take Kerbal out, but then I remembered it's just a probe. Oh, this was easy. This was easy. Boop. There we go. It's barely got enough gravity to keep my legs down. Alright, so let's go ahead and send our science before we take off. Just so that we, alright. Send that last one, and boom. Why did... Oh, Kraken. The Kraken tried to strike, but he was unsuccessful. Okay, so that's Pol. That's kind of interesting scatter. What in the world would cause these little stalagmites? Stalactites or stalagmites? I can't remember which one goes up, which one comes down. Anyway, maybe it's because it's such low gravity that over time the residue tends to drift up and then hardens over the centuries. That's some low gravity. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ready to plot a course to get back into, I guess, an orbit of Joule, I guess. Yeah, and then we might be able to use this probe elsewhere. But first, we've got to get back in the sky. There is no sky on Pol. Let's see. So we're just getting back into space. Ready for takeoff. 3, 2, 1, takeoff. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Charlie. Turn your SAS on. There you go. It shouldn't be hard to get an escape. There we go. Alright, so now we are back into orbit of Pol here. Hopefully it doesn't, hopefully it's not going to crash into anything. Let's go ahead and warp around a little bit. I cannot warp yet. Kids, we're just drifting out. Let's see if I can increase this just a little. There we go. Now we're talking. Woo! I'm high enough. Bye-bye, Pol. It's nice seeing you. Nice seeing you. Alright. So, what do we want to do about this probe? Well, I'm not sure. I might be able to use it to get a rendezvous with this guy, Bop. If I think I'm going to have enough Delta V. Well, I got 2,000 left. I could try to rendezvous with the ship, I guess. Attach back. Well, we'll leave it. We'll leave it flying for now. We will leave her flying for now. Boop. All right. So let's see if we go to our. Let's just go to our apoapsis and see if we can set this as a target. Our apoapsis also is our ascending node, which is excellent. All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. All right, that's about as close as I can get. So we might be able to get an intersection after we do a couple of orbits. I'm not sure. I couldn't dial it in any closer than that for some reason. How are we on the node? We're still a little bit off. If we go a little bit higher here, or change it just a little bit more, we might be able to get closer. But it's a planet, not a rendezvous, so it shouldn't matter that much. It should be able to grab us. Regardless. Let's do a couple orbits, I guess, and see if we can get it closer. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do this burn regardless. 2306. I probably should check on my big ship here. Just make sure he's not in trouble. Alright, what's he doing? He does not have any intersections this time around. So he should be fine for this probe to do its thing. I'm gonna go ahead and rename it the Pol probe, even though we know that it's got possibility of going to Bop as well. There we go. How about the Pol and Bop probe? There we go. Now let's go ahead and warp around to our maneuver node. We might be able to get this thing into orbit of Bop. May not be able to land, depending on how hard it is to land the thing. Alright. Very good. Let's go ahead and get ready to do our burn. We will look at our science, see if there's anything we need to send. I need to send that. And finally, I will send temperature scan, high over joule. And gravity scan, high over joule. There we go. And we're ready for our burn in 10 seconds. And burn. Okay. And there's Joule, far in the distance. A bit of an eclipse, looks like maybe, from one of the moons. And stop. Alright. So now what we got? Now... bop. Bop, doop, dap, dap, bop. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Another intersection. Okay. Let's take a look at our intersection there. Let's focus view. That's going to be 259 delta V to get into this intersection. And so, let's see if we can clean it up a little. Not that it really has to be equatorial, but... I mean, if you can make it equatorial, why not, right? Why not do it? Oh my god! This might have been the one I was thinking of. That has super low gravity like Gilly. It's like freaking, it looks like an asteroid. Alright. We're gonna try it regardless. Got 259 delta V. And call this the small moon episode here. Alright. So we will burn. And then this intersection should come right into play here. Just like I've designed. And if not, well, someone's going to pay for that. And it might be you. Alright, here it comes. Let's ease it in. There we go. I got a little closer because I wanted to. Solid extra dry. And then we're going to... that. 378. Okay. Well, yeah. It's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and switch over to our ship and see if we can see Bop coming into being here. There it is. Woo! Hi, Bop. Hi. Bop talked back to me. Okay. Some big peaks there. Oh my. I guess I better burn, huh? I know what's good for me. Might be able to just land right here on this peak. There we go. Look at that. Let's go to the top of the mountain. I can see it's a little dark. And oh, it's gonna be on the dark side of the planet, isn't it? Well, poo. Well, poo. Well, that's alright. It's not too dark. I hope. I hope it's not too dark for you guys. And let's see. It says suicide burn at 18,000. That seems excessive, considering how slow I'm going. But maybe it's because it's so high. The mountain peak's so high. Alright. Bop's Peaks. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and go to retrograde. Still got my landing gear down from our last landing, so. Oh my. That is a sheer side there. It's fine. It's fine. 18,150. Says. And I can't speed up time. Okay. It's wonderful. It's all good. Let's come in for a landing. And ready to burn here. Why is it saying I wanted to warp? I'm not hitting the warp button. That's making me nervous. Why is it trying to warp? All I'm hitting is throttle. Weird. There we go. And touchdown. Okay. There we go. Got 937 Delta V. That might be enough to get us back into orbit. Let's go ahead and review our data and transmit it. Boop. And boop. Bop slopes. Orbiting Bop allows for scans of the varied surface. Interesting stuff. There we go. Well, should I get back into orbit, or should I just leave it here on the surface? It's done a good job. I've got enough Delta V to probably get back into orbit, but I don't know what. I guess we could kind of use it as a satellite. Well, I think I'll just get back into orbit, and we'll just kind of use it as a little bit of a relay satellite. So let's go ahead and take off. Take that off there, and we're gonna go this way. And I need to make sure we get high enough. These mountains are actually pretty high. So let's go up to about 80,000 or so. How about 100,000? There we go. I'm going to warp up to there. To the apoapsis. And I can't. I'm still too low. Okay. Let's retract our landing gear. Won't need that. Alright, gathered first scientific data from Pol, escaped the gravitational influence of Pol, entered the suborbital spaceflight above Pol, landed on the surface of Pol, gathered the first scientific data from Joule. What? Because I sent the data for the first time. We initiated flyby of Bop. Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and time warp now to the apoapsis. And then we'll finish our orbital burn. And then I guess we'll finish this episode. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this orbital burn. Like I said, this will kind of act as a little bit of a relay satellite around Joule as it travels in the orbit of Bop here. And ready for burn. Alright, there we go. We have an orbit. That was easy. Okay, so let's zoom on out. Let's go back to our mothership. Command ship. Alright, so I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for next episode where we try to finish the exploration of the Joule system. And I think it's almost time to get rid of these things. So I had an idea. I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and I had an idea. But you're going to have to wait until next episode to hear what it is. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Kerbal's waiting by the window, vaguely looking down at their side.